For over 150 years, Mauser has defined precision and power. Born in the hands of brothers Wilhelm and Paul Mauser, their revolutionary bolt-action rifles armed empires, conquered battlefields, and became the gold standard for reliability. From the iconic K98 to the legendary sporting rifles that tamed the wilds of Africa, Mauser's legacy is one of true craftsmanship and unrelenting strength. Welcome to the first video in my new series where we're building a custom rifle. Mauser has been a big name in guns for over 100 years, thanks to their rock-solid 98 action. Now we're taking that classic design and turning it into a custom rifle chambered in 375 H&H Magnum. Here's the foundation for our rifle. This is walnut. It was cut from a blank some amount of years ago. I don't really know. It's just been kicking around the shop and we finally found a use for it. So cheers to that. And you can see this cheek piece here. See how ugly that is? That's an older style, how it hooks down towards the grip. I don't like that one bit. So we're gonna change that cheek piece and change that comb nose because it's ugly. And to be honest, I don't much like that style of cheek piece. I think it's too bold. And the Monte Carlo on the back is also just kind of an eyesore to me. It's a little too eye-catching. I prefer something that's more subtle, like the Europeans do. But not my gun, not my problem. The word inletting comes from French, inletter, which means to fit. I actually just made all that up, but it sounds good to me. No, but really, inletting is just precisely carving and cutting so that you can fit one thing into the next thing. What I'm doing here is covering the bottom metal with a black ink and then putting it back into the stock, taking it out, and then taking a chisel and cutting away everywhere that the black is. Those two steel rods are threaded into the receiver. This makes sure that the trigger guard can always go back to the same place. The general rule of thumb when it comes to inletting is as follows. If it's good, I did it. If it sucks, some other bastard did it. Now looking at the final result, we can plainly see that definitely some other bastard did this. Our first order of business will be to remove these severe tooling marks from the barrel shank. This is done by simply throwing it on the lathe, forgetting to film any of it, and now we have the finished result. Next, we'll take it over to the barrel spinner. This spins it between centers, spins it super fast on the belt sander, and it makes it smooth as butter. And now we have our next problem. The receiver should thread perfectly in line with that rectangular cutout on the barrel. As you can see, it don't do that. And with a math formula that I overcomplicated, I now know exactly how much to take off the barrel shoulder. When this is relieved, the barrel can screw in farther, which will allow us to time the recoil lug perfectly where it needs to go. Next step is machining the face of the barrel down 5 to 8 thousandths at a time. This ensures you don't go too far and then you gotta go all the way back around. That red line on the barrel is where that bottom lug needs to go. This is called chamfering the barrel mouth. This is to make sure that the rounds do not get stuck on that harsh angle. This will allow for a nice and smooth feed. To ensure I have a perfect, top dead center, I use a precision level called iPhone. Obviously I'm filming on it right now, so these will work instead. Next, I witness mark the receiver and barrel relation, in case I or someone else has to take it off again. It is now Friday, and I'd like to thank each and every one of you, if you've made it this far. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, let me know by leaving a like and hitting that subscribe button. We'll see you next week.